And for the most part, until the late afternoon, it wasn't too bad across the upstate to be on a motorcycle. But then we saw these thunderstorms pop up during the mid to late afternoon hours, and then it was a good time to be off the bikes and indoors because these thunderstorms did become severe across much of the area, bringing some gusty winds over 60 miles per hour, some small hail as well. But as you can see, things are much quieter now across the upstate and western North Carolina, just a few clouds. So probably not a great night to see the meteor shower tonight, although you may see some of the meteors in between some of the clouds. But tomorrow night looks to be a little bit better than tonight because tomorrow is going to be drier, but with that drier weather comes hotter weather across the region. It's muggy out there right now, 72 degrees in Greenville, 73 in Clemson, 74 in Anderson, and 72 down in Laurens and Newberry. In the upper 60s in Asheville, 69 degrees, 69 currently in Hendersonville. Brevard is at 66 degrees. Our weather headlines show that the heat is going to crank up over the next several days. We're going to climb into the lower and middle 90s across the upstate. Those heat index values are going to be into the lower 100s to over 105 in some areas. A few thunderstorms are possible the next couple of days. Better chances of some thunderstorms on Tuesday as a front moves through, but cooler weather behind that front, and some of the storms on Tuesday could be strong to possibly severe. But for the next 24 hours, here's what we're looking at across our region. We'll start off in the morning in the muggy conditions with 74 degrees in Greenville, 70 in Spartanburg, Hendersonville 66, Asheville 67 to start the day. Some patchy fog. If you saw some rain tonight, it's going to be a warm morning. The sunshine comes out. It'll be about 94 degrees in the upstate for the high, but wait until you see those heat index values. And early fog in the mountains with a slight chance of an afternoon thunderstorm. High temperatures in the mountains around 89 degrees. The next big thing we're talking about is the heat. The humidity forecast, it's going to be in the humid to oppressive range by Monday. And then we see that Tuesday and Wednesday, those lower humidity values return, becomes much more pleasant until we see another chance of some showers and thunderstorms later in the week. Our future heat index values look like this. For tomorrow afternoon, near 100 degrees across most of the upstate. In fact, many areas into the lower 100s for that feels like temperature, and right around 90 degrees across western North Carolina on Monday, then on Sunday rather. And then on Monday, look at this. Temperatures will feel like it's 105 in Laurens, 107 in Greenwood, about 103 for the heat index in Greenville and Spartanburg. Even in western North Carolina, it's going to feel like it's the lower 90s. That temperature trend stays very hot over the next couple of days. Little dip on Tuesday, and then the front moves through and we drop back into the 80s by Wednesday and Thursday. But Friday and Saturday, back to summer-like weather, and we'll see those chances of a few thunderstorms returning by next weekend as well. Now notice Sunday we're looking dry. We could see an isolated shower or thunderstorm, but then on Monday we'll see a scattered shower or thunderstorm possible as we go through the day, especially across western North Carolina and into the afternoon hours across the upstate. Tuesday, a front is going to move in, and that's going to bring us cooler weather by the middle part of the week. So here's what it looks like for the next 7 days. 94 on Sunday and Monday, and then we're back into the 80s by Wednesday and Thursday. For the mountains, 89 tomorrow, a spotty shower or thunderstorm possible the next several days, and then we're cooler and drier by the middle part of the week.